detail officers making a traffic stop in South Crest Lake Thursday night were shot several times, one mortally wounded, triggering a massive police search into the daylight hours. One suspect is in custody. The names and tenures of the male officers, both part of the department's gang suppression unit, were not released. The slain officer was shot several times, rushed to a hospital in a patrol car but died there despite life-saving efforts. San Diego Police Chief Shelley Zimmerman said early Friday. The wounded officer underwent surgery early Friday and was expected to survive. The suspect, who had been shot, was being treated at a hospital, Zimmerman said. His name was not released. By late Friday morning, police had surrounded a house on Epsilon Street just west of 41st Street. Officers fired repeated smoke or gas bombs into the home, which had an armored SWAT vehicle in the driveway. A police officer used a bullhorn to urge a man named Marcos to come out of the house. "We're not going anywhere," the officer said. "It has been a really long night. I'm worried about you. I haven't heard from you for a while. I need to hear from you. You need to talk to me. Your sister is really scared. What should I tell her? It's not fair to have your sister so worried about you." The two officers had pulled over a vehicle about 11 p.m. near Acacia Grove Way and 38th Street, a neighborhood that abuts the Chalas Creek Ravine. Immediately after the traffic stop, they called for emergency cover, Zimmerman said. Other officers arrived shortly after and found the first two officers suffering from gunshot wounds to the upper torso. Interested in the stories shaping California? Sign up for the free Essential California newsletter. Greater than. Despite heroic efforts by officers on scene and heroic efforts by doctors to save his life, I'm heartbroken to report they were unable to save him and he is deceased, Zimmerman said. She said she went to the home of the officer who died and notified his wife, 2 children and extended family members who were there. "It is extremely difficult but something you have to do," Zimmerman said. "There's nothing that prepares you to do that." News of the shooting prompted comment from both local and national political figures. On Twitter, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump said, "2 policemen just shot in San Diego, 1 dead. It is only getting worse. People want law and order." Meanwhile, San Diego Mayor Kevin Falconer released the following statement. "Last night we lost one of San Diego's finest. We grieve for our fallen officer and SATND with his family during this very difficult time. We also pray for the second officer shot last night as he recovers from surgery. Violence against the men and women who wear the badges, violence against us all." I ask all San Diegans and all people across our nation to join together in support of our officers who courageously protect our communities. We need them and they need us." The wife of the surviving officer who underwent surgery was beside him at the hospital. The